Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Italo. I just finished doing the leg workout. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my leg workout. 4 exercises of leg. I got injured 4 months ago, and so I'm trying to take it easy. Did you see that clip? Me and Pancho having fun. That was back in November in 2021. He called me out and I went with him. The reason for the video is that I'm 59, just turned 59 back in December. And I want to share my story, how I got into Jiu-Jitsu, why I got into Jiu-Jitsu, and how I did Jiu-Jitsu, and the type of foods I ate, the diet I was on, the fasting I did, and all the different protocols I use in order for me to, when I first started, a lot of people were asking me, well, how do you feel? Are you sore? Are you sore? Are you sore? And I wasn't sore. I don't know if I disappointed them. I don't know. I think it has a lot to do with the diet. So my diet that I do helped me a lot with inflammation and other joints and stuff that I used to have. I had 2 knee surgeries, I've had back surgery, I've had shoulder, and so I've had issues, and that was one of the things I was scared about. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this clip that you're about to see. But first, I'm gonna give you some tips of what I did and how I did it. Pancho is very well known in the Jiu-Jitsu world. I now also got this right here that I got consistency. I was there every freaking day, guys. I mean, I just love it that much that I was there. You know, I didn't care if my body was getting beat up. I didn't care. I went. I didn't feel sore. I didn't feel none of that stuff, but I just loved it. And so I went, you know, so I went. Hey, what can you do? The first thing I'm going to tell you right now, guys, if you're 50 and you're interested in going and you want to check it out, my first thing to tell you is ego at the door. Don't bring it in. Find a good school and some good coaches and some good people, and feels like family. Like I felt family, like a Czech Marietta. It just worked really good for me. So that's my first tip. It's just leave your ego at the door, enjoy the process, and do a fundamental class. Tip number 2, don't eat before you go. Make sure that you eat before 4 hours. That's what I did, and it helped. I've tried 2 hours, an hour, 3 hours, 4 to 5 hours. That works best for me. You don't eat before you go. If you eat an hour, don't go. Wait until your food is digested, because trust me, you will be talking to the toilet or the trash can or the sidewalk. So that's my tip number 2. I'm gonna go pick up my kids right now, and I'll tell you my tip number 3 when I get there. 3. For tip number 3, make sure you have some type of water. Stay hydrated. You can use Powerade Zero, Gatorade Zero, or you can use other products that has no sugars, like LMNT, I believe it's called. I use a product called Real Light. I love that product. I'm not sponsored by them, I'm just saying what I use. But yeah, I highly recommend you are very hydrated while you're training. So that's my other tip. All right, so I'm back home and just finished picking up the kids. I'm gonna have to go in there a little bit to help them out with some stuff. But my number 4 tip, eating habit. Like, you know, what you want to eat, how do you eat when you eat. Now, for me, I've been doing keto for about since 2017. I still do it now. I do more of a carnivore. I don't eat vegetables. I think vegetables are overrated, but anyway, that's my opinion. And just because I've had issues, stomach issues, inflammation, so I stay away from vegetables. But if you do start to go and you find intermittent fasting works, I highly recommend intermittent fasting. But what I did is I started doing an OMAD style. I started gone all the way to 36 hours. If you do that, it helped me a lot through my training. I didn't feel tired. That's why I was able to train every day. I didn't feel soreness. I didn't feel any aches and pains. And the only problem I had was my cardio wasn't there. I was exhausted. So I did 24 hours 1 week. I did like 24 hours every single day, ate 1 meal a day. And that helped me recover quickly. I wasn't sore, like I said. And so, I mean, my way is my way, and that's what works for me. You have to figure out what works for you. So, but for me, that was the way I ate during my training during Jiu-Jitsu. So that's another tip. He doesn't like it when I go in his bed, watch. It's like, it's my bed. See, he doesn't like it when I go on his bed. That's Bruno. And also, do the fundamental class. I know when you do fundamentals, you're going to think about, you know, oh, this is just, you know, simple stuff. You want to get in and fight and do whatever. It's best if you go and learn the fundamentals. You learn the fundamentals, then you go to live rounds. All right, guys. So my other tip for you is that I don't care if you've done CrossFit, bodybuilding, run 10 miles, awesome. It's all great. But when you do Jiu-Jitsu, it's not the same thing. Trust me, I've been working out since I was 20 years old and I'm 59 now. I do a hypertrophy workouts and I do HIIT workouts, Tabata workouts. When I first started Jiu-Jitsu, my cardio was off. It's just totally different. It took me about a month to get cardio up to par where I'm able to roll 5 minutes with a minute rest, 5 minutes with a minute rest, 5 minutes. I've done 3 rows in a row with 1 minute rest in between, and some of them were 5 minutes each. So, but it took a while for me to get to that point. If I can do it at 58, you can do it too. I mean, that's you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. My other tip for you guys, and I hope that helps you, keep showing up. Come once, twice, 3 times a week, preferably 3 times a week. Take the fundamental classes, learn from the fundamental classes. That would be the best bet so that way you have something when you train with your sparring partner, when you go live rounds, you know what to do. And that's my other tip. Okay, so the other thing is why did I start Jiu-Jitsu? Well, one for this guy. He's my son and I love him to death like I love my 2 daughters. I love them both the same. Just imagine 3 candles all lit up the same. That's how I look at my kids and I treat them the same way, all of them the same way. When my daughters did cheerleading, I was there for them. All the competitions, all the stuff they were doing. Softball, I was there. Every single game. My son's baseball, I was there. I treat my kids all the same. I love them all the same. And so for my son, he kept bugging me about, you know, when you can do Jiu-Jitsu, Dad, because he didn't like it at first, but then now he likes it. And so I told him I was going to start. So we were living up in Northern California. I wanted to come back down to Southern California. We found a place in Southern California and we moved out here. Luckily, the check mat out here where we live is a friend of the check mat up in Sacramento. So we were able to transition easily and we met a bunch of great people there. And so I started, in 2021, I started doing Jiu-Jitsu and I fell in love. There was time my son was saying, Dad, do you want to go this week? Do you want to go? Yeah, dude, let's go, let's do this, you know? And so that's why I started, you know, because I'm always involved with my kids' lives. I've always gotten up when my daughter was in the varsity team in softball. You know, I was there with her. Everyone got the same amount of attention with me. That's one of the reasons why I did it. And the second of all is I want to be around for my kids, right? I mean, I just turned 59 back in December in 2021. So I just wanted to be around my kids, be with them, you know, and enjoy stuff with them and have some type of things with my kids. So that was one of the reasons why I joined, is for my kids, and plus I want to stay healthier. Be able to do something like this was just awesome. And as the 59-year-old guy here, recommend you go. It's the most funnest thing ever. It's a lot of fun. And as you saw me going with Pancho, 4th degree black belt, it was a lot of fun. So every year, Pancho has 2 promotions, one in June and one in December. And so I think that day that he had me roll with him, I think that was a test to see if I've learned anything. And of course I did, because I was able to roll after him. I was able to go again with someone else. So again, guys, if you're in your 50s, you're 59 like me, and you want to do Jiu-Jitsu, I highly recommend it. You got any questions on the diet that I did? I do a Keto Carnivore diet. I've been doing it since 2017, and I had issues before. I had type 2 diabetes. I had a lot of problems. But anyways, I'm gonna end this, and you guys can enjoy the next clip with me and Pancho going at it. And if you guys like what I share, and can you please subscribe and like it, and help an old Jiu-Jitsu guy like me continue doing what I do. Peace out.
Oh, let the camera off, keep your fun going. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh! No space. Keep it low. Yes, walk a little more. There we go. Don't reach my left. Put your head low, head on my head. Yes, there we go. Reach there. Walk sideways. Hands where you want to. Good job. Good job. Good time. Don't rush. Good time. Don't get space now. Let's go back. Push him. Keep down, middle again. Turn my leg. Push it out. Right. Yes. Good time. Right to the head, right to left. Okay?
Yes. 2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Rest or something there. Rest your foot, hug my head. Control. My boy, yes. Don't let my bottom leg come out. Press the shoulder, my face, shoulder, press. Yes, match. Heavy here, heavy. There we go, rest. Well, your hands is heavy, I'm pushing my knees off. Keep it heavy here, don't give me space here. Don't let me face turn my face. Don't let you turn my face. You push your hip to shoulder. Yes. Pressure. Don't let me turn my face. When you came to your leg, to the mount to the side. Don't give space here on the face. Yes. There we go, keep the shoulder. Yes. Good job, push.